Hello everyone. Today I would like to introduce how to develop period over period reports in Oracle Analytics Desktop. When I talk about period over period reports, they mean month over month, quarter over quarter, year over year, or year to date, month to date, or quarter to date. As you know, most of PI applications or PI platforms support us to create a time hierarchy and time series function uh, to apply to time hierarchy. However, when we use Oracle Analytics Desktop, we are quite limited by creating time series and using time series function. So in this tutorial, I would like to provide a workaround solution. We use movie sum function to our data and develop a period over period report. So let's quick summarize. We cannot write time hierarchy directly. Also, we cannot use time series calculation directly in Oracle Analytics Desktop. So workaround solution is to use a moving sum arrangement function, and we should be aware of this function only work well with time attribute. I will explain why and the reason a moving sum function just work well on time attribute. So now let me open Oracle Analytics Desktop. Okay, I need to clean up the environment, uh, remove calculation. So I have Excel data that I load from the Excel file, and so now I need to create a new calculation. I put the name prior revenue, and also I will apply moving some function on revenue metric. S- So I will explain why we use the number 2 here. So let's discover little bit about the syntax of moving some function. As you see, moving sum function calculates a moving sum for the last n rows of data inclusive of the current row. And here the syntax. This function requires two parameters. The first parameter is any expression that evaluates to a numerical value, and the second parameter is any positive integer represents the sum of the last n rows of data. Okay, validate the calculation, and let's save. Okay, now I will explain why I rate the calculation by using the integer number 2. Let me drag and drop revenue first, and I switch to pivot table, and then I drag and drop year attribute. So as you see, we have data for 2012, 2013, 2014, and 2015. When I apply moving sum function to this dataset, if I stand at 2012, the prior revenue may be number 0. If I stand at 2012, moving sum function will go back 1, 2, and get the value for prior revenue. And if I stand at 2015, moving sum function will go back 1, 2, and get the value for prior revenue. So let me drag and drop a new calculation to see the result. As you see, we don't have data in 2011, so prior revenue for 2012 may be number 0, and the prior revenue for 2013 is revenue of 2012 as well. If we stand at 2015, prior revenue is uh, revenue of 2014. So what what if I combine between year and the other attribute? For example, I would like to compile year and item type in my dataset. I will drop and drop item type. So what do you see? Data is displayed incorrectly. That's the reason I mentioned in previous step. Moving some function just work well on time attribute, because when moving function applied to dataset, it will go back based on the data elements. For example, I, s- I talk about desktop item type. There are no prior data element for desktop, so you see data correct. But when we talk about laptop item type, the prior data element is desktop, so you will see. Oh, sorry. Let me arrange uh, attribute. Maybe you will see it more clearly. For item type laptop and year is the 2012. You see revenue is 13 million, but prior revenue look back go back the prior data element. For desktop, you will see 64 million. And similar issue for smartphone here, and tablet here. So that's the reason I mentioned the moving some function just work well on the time attribute. Whenever you combine time attribute with the other attribute, maybe data will be displayed incorrectly. Maybe in next tutorial, I will introduce how we deal with this issue by creating time hierarchy and apply the time series function to the time hierarchy. And in this tutorial, I just provide the workaround solution, and we uh, just work on the time attribute. So let me build another calculation for a measure how much percent revenue growth for our data. So let me here. Okay, let me write new calculation. Percent revenue. R- The calculation should be current revenue minus prior revenue and divide prior revenue. Validate the calculation and save. Okay, now I will build the report. Um, I would like to compare the prior current revenue of current month and revenue of prior month. So I drop and drop revenue and percent to I switch to and I drop and drop month switch revenue to column bar and I turn on I will turn on the Y2 axis turn on. Okay, and I turn on sorry on here and I switch to percent here revenue on both and I switch to number and turn on abbreviate. Uh, not good, but at least we have understand the data. Okay, anyway, in this tutorial, I have provided the workaround solution how we work with moving some function to calculate um, uh, a period over period reports. Thank you for your watching.